Oh, the thing just goes into a flat line whenever we stop talking.
Welcome back to Halo.
Hello.
I mean, Metroid. What?
Metro?
Haloid.
Aloyd?
Did you ever see that? By Johnny O?
Yeah, I didn't particularly like it.
Why not?
I'm not a fan of crossovers like that just kind of ruin it. Power bomb door. Can't get in that. I got kind of confused for a moment there because I'm actually not underwater anymore.
Yeah. Honestly.
Which means the jetpack doesn't work anymore.
Honestly, I can say with a lot of certainty, I would love to see a multi-platform crossover game.
Can I not access any of these doors?
No.
Alright, so this was only to get the key, it looks like.
What do you think? What would you like to see a Super Smash Bros. PlayStation All-Stars type game with all of the characters, like the Gears of War guy, Master Chief, Mario? I mean, how awesome do you think that would be?
It really depends, and I'm dying because of that. I always forget about the Dark World stuff. It annoys me.
Well, just to put it out there, let's throw the PlayStation All-Star team and the Super Smash Bros. Team to work on it, because both games are pretty damn good.
Somewhat. Most people kind of got bored with PlayStation All-Stars, essentially.
People got bored with Brawl after a while.
I wouldn't say that at all.
How many people and orphans still play it regularly?
Quite a few. How many people still play competitively? Quite a few. How many people mod the crap out of the game? Quite a few. There are some mods for the game that are just amazing. Brawl Plus, Brawl Minus.
What are those?
Plus basically improves the game like in every aspect, and Brawl Minus actually de-improves the game into funny aspects.
Nice.
Essentially, it's just amazing how well both of them did. And then there's other ones out there too where people are actually making their own characters and bone structures and all that. I'm like, this is masterful. This is amazing. You guys should really consider getting into the gaming industry as a whole. Like, Nintendo might pick you up, etc. It's just amazing how much work people will put into the game.
That's fair enough. Very, very fair. Okay, I'll give you that. Now, I mean, if Sony wasn't a dick and actually let you mod,
I don't know, I mean, the modding community for All-Star... Have any more DLC characters even came out for that game other than the 2 that they promised?
Yet.
Because it just sounds like they just stopped.
I think they might have. I honestly don't know.
Because I don't really know many people that play All-Stars at all anymore. And that game... Brawl lasts a lot longer with most people.
Well, I played it. I play it still, but mostly on my Vita when I remember to charge it.
My Vita hasn't seen much use in a while.
Well, that's because it's still suffering from new console syndrome, just like the Wii U.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to defend it that much because the thing's been out for quite a while now.
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, but the Wii U has actually have some good games now. I mean, not a lot of the games...
Okay, within the first year that the Vita was out, it had a few good games. Same with the 3DS, but the fact is, it's still suffering from syndrome.
Not really. I mean, it's suffering from the syndrome, but at this point, it's just not many people are just making games for it. There is a couple good games out there. Like, there's a couple of them coming out, like, what the heck was that?
Well, I mean, like,
Hello. You got, Soul Sacrifice, I heard, was amazing. And I really want to actually get that one a shot. Ragnarok Odyssey was pretty good.
Gravity Rush was awesome.
Yeah, but now it's free. It's kind of free for a reason. It was just, hey, play this game for like 6 hours and you're done. I mean, it doesn't really have much replay, in a sense.
I just like it. I'd love to just go in that game and fuck them out with gravity. It's so much fun.
Then you got, let's see, what?
Then you got,
what else?
Uncharted.
Yeah, but that's another just
Okay.
pick up and get it done kind of game.
Alright, now for the first year, name.
Oh, wait, where am I? I think I know where
For
to
the
go now.
3DS's first year, name some good games. Zelda and Sonic. Not Sonic, Star Fox. Yeah, the remakes, re-releases, woo, but they're still great games. I liked...
New Super Mario Brothers 2.
I liked, what was it?
And the release list of the games coming out now is just ridiculous how many games that are coming out for the thing. Well, with the Vita,
I'm trying to think,
we also got the new Ys game coming out. Memories of Celceta, I think
Oh,
it was
building
called.
a new Ys game already?
It's a remake of the fourth game, which they need fourth game. I'm glad that Falcom is making it because back in the day, it was made by two different companies. Like you had Hudson making one, and then you had Falcom making one.
Like how,
so it was
kind of like what they do with Call of Duty.
not like that. It was two different canons, so no one really knew which one was the correct canon.
Oh, that makes sense, and it is. That's a dick move, to be perfectly honest.
And then you got the fifth game, which I don't even think is seen release in the U.S. So hopefully they'll remake that one at some point.
I thought you said that a bunch of them never got released.
A lot of them didn't get.
Like,
I like how I jumped down there for a cinematic to happen.
Like, what is it? I'm trying to think. The first one, I think you said.
The first one, a long time ago they had releases, but they were older games, so not many people play them anymore. Like it came out on. It's a lesser known title, but it was released on nearly every dang console at some point. You had one on the NES, I think. You had one on the SNES, TurboGrafx 16, Genesis, Amiga.
Speaking of, you know what game series I was sad to see end?
Depends what game series.
Star Ocean.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised at that one. I have no idea what that's supposed to do other than this.
Yeah, I mean, it has 1, 2, 4 games, correct?
Yes. Actually, it has a couple more, but they're like visual novel kind of things or whatever. Oh, hello. I get this now. So I do
this puzzle.
It's a bomb puzzle. I just gotta get the bombs in the right place. Basically, right as I'm about to go down. There we go.
There you go. That puzzle. I like that puzzle. It's a good puzzle, you know.
Oh, great. It's timed.
Yay! Energy tank acquired.
That would have been useful a bit earlier, to be honest.
Fair enough. But, yeah, you know, I mean...
It's a series that needs more exposure.
Oh, definitely. And one thing I can say I hated about the fourth game, the most recent one, and I think Brian knows what I'm gonna say.
But what fourth game?
The Last Hope.
Oh, yeah, Star Ocean. I thought you were talking about E still.
No.
Yeah, I forgot that we shifted over. But yes, both those series in general actually both need exposure.
And more, well, Star Ocean at least needs more games.
At least one more.
But, Brian probably knows what I'm gonna say is, like, the one drawback of The Last Hope.
The voiceover?
No.
The voiceover was awful.
And I was okay with it. I would say more the fact that, the cutscenes when it's animated.
I didn't really have much problems with that.
I can understand that, but it was just a lot more fun.
Did you, well, obviously you haven't played the first one on the SNES because it never came out here. But the second one on the PlayStation, it was
I played the first one.
On the PSP.
So?
It was a remake. They actually brought it up to snuff with the rest of the series, apparently, because the original one had a feeling of Tales of Fantasia, so it looked different.
Well, I mean, I still played it, but okay.
I guess, but it wasn't really the exact same. And then the second game, they actually redid, like, the graphics, and not the graphics, like how the characters look, the animations for that and junk.
Yeah.
Hello! That came out of nowhere. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Gotta love games where you can just leave the room.
Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, that game series in general could just really benefit from one more game.
It's just that, yeah, he said that the game series was kind of done. Like, he had no more stories to tell with it.
Which, yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, wasn't it the same guy who did all of them? The other three?
I think so. I mean, I'm glad that, as a game series, it ended. Because not a lot of game series do that. Which kind of makes me mad, like, oh, hey, we concluded the series. Hey, look, another game!
Like Halo?
Essentially.
I mean, yeah, I think we should go through all of Halo, but it's like how some movie series just don't end. Like Star Wars, it had a great final ending to the game, movies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can understand the prequel trilogy, you set up.
They intended for it to come out anyway, but since apparently how it was technology just wasn't there yet or something, that he didn't feel like doing them.
Yeah, but I feel there's no reason for 7, 8, and 9, and 10, 11, 12, however many Disney feels like doing yearly.
It would be kind of neat if they didn't actually follow, like, the main...
so you would rather see the expanded universe.
Yeah, I would just like to see other characters. I mean, you don't have to necessarily do...
Luke, Leia, and Han.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they were there, but you don't have to do them.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit, go into the Old Republic, even. Maybe go back to when, lightsabers, you had to carry a giant-ass battery mount just to use them.
When was that?
It was before even the Old Republic. The first known lightsabers had to have, like, a battery pack just to be used, because I can't remember if it was they didn't have the focusing crystal or what. Like, they didn't have the compact reactor.
Anyways, next time on Sideshow, we explore more of the Dark World version of this area and see what we can find. See you guys then.